Get yourself a pickle. Get yourself a boot. Joey brings it bigger than Boo Shop. Pickle time is happening.
Hey, everybody. Welcome back to the Pickle and Boo Shop. I'm your host, Joe Yerke.
And I'm Riz Roper.
Now that I know that our videos are on here, that was a mind blower that I learned last episode. I did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They look real good, man. You
Look
look
at this. Look at this. If I was like standing in front of a convenience store with a newspaper spying on someone, this is what you'd see peeking over.
You look like a young Telly Savalas with a beard and glasses.
Thank you. It's Zini Optical. I don't know if I'm saying that correctly, but
that's where I got these from.
Yeah, that's where I got these from.
They're cheap as crap, but they do the trick.
They do the job. Heidi sat on my last pair of glasses, but the outfit that she was wearing, some sort of pajama combo, I didn't mind when she sat on my glasses because she was cute. She was cute.
I see the angle. The angle you're getting at. That's for video.
The geometry of it.
You guys just listening. You didn't see what I made. A geometry.
You guys see
an angle.
See, we're about geometry on this show. What about the Supertones logo?
Oh, yeah. Joe just made the Supertones logo.
Yeah.
What? I'm also modeling this T-shirt I got from William Thatcher. One of our greatest
his mother.
Patronizers.
Didn't his mother make the American flag?
Yeah. She made it.
Sewed it.
She drew it first out of crayon, and then sewed it later using the intestines of squirrels, and that's why this has got a picture of a squirrel.
Yeah. What were you asking me earlier? Something came up.
Glasses.
I was gonna talk to you about something right at the beginning, and I said hit record.
Hit record because this is important.
Yeah, because this is important stuff, and you and then the video.
Oh, I was about to say,
that wasn't it either.
Ranting about what turd heads my kids are, leaving the lights on all the time. What?
No.
What switch got flipped inside my head to make me my dad? Like, when did that happen? For real, I go to Kara's house. She leaves the door open with the air conditioning running, or she'll leave her upstairs windows open with the air conditioning running because she's like, yeah, it makes it cooler in here. So does closing the windows.
Yeah.
I lose my...
Heidi does the same thing, not with air conditioning, but with lights.
Goddamn mind. I get so upset. I'm like, what are we... Every time I hear myself say, are we air conditioning the outside? It's like another stab in my heart. Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. The kids left the closet light on all day and the bathroom light and the fan on in the bathroom. I didn't even know they used the fan in the bathroom because I just thought they left their steaming piles of turds in the bowl for me to flush later. What is happening to me, Joe? Why am I becoming this person? I wanted to stop.
Yeah. Yeah. Isn't that odd?
Odd. Why?
I don't know.
Is it genetic? I don't know. I'm not like conscious of how many bills I pay because I set them all up on auto pay. I'm just like somewhere. I know it in my heart. I'm like, I know somebody left the door open. I'm very upset by this.
Well, we could probably do an episode of Let's Science the Shit out of this. When it comes to genetics, so we're talking nature versus nurture. I don't think it's within us, right? I don't think those traits are born within us. But as your dad probably told you, like, are you air conditioning the outside, or why don't you shut off a light? Like, I'm paying that bill, you're not paying it. We hear that, and then when we're old enough to then see that, we go back to the same old cliche sayings and stuff, because I'm the same way. Heidi doesn't leave windows open when the air conditioning's on, but she'll turn on every light in the house, every light, and then sit down on the couch and like watch TV. And I'm like, the light on in the walk-in closet's on. I'll turn that off. I'll turn off the bathroom light. I'll turn on, like, you know exactly the path that she took.
And do you feel it's like a spiritual thing? Like inside your soul, you're just like, something's off. Kids, go back in the house and turn off the lights. You know what I'm doing? This is ridiculous. I purchase everything in my house. This is insane. I have all these switches that hook into the Google, and then Google, I just want it to be able to turn it off. When I go away from the house, it will tell me if the lights are on, and then I can turn them off. And I know what temperature the house is. I think that's their business model for like the Google Home. They're just like, yeah, then you won't be so stressed.
How can we keep parents from beating the daylights out of their kids? Oh, I know.
Let's do this. Also, we may know your PIN numbers after this. I don't care.
Yeah.
They can have my PIN number.
Hey, I do have to interrupt.
Yeah.
For a special announcement.
Did we ever figure out what we were going to talk about? I mean, like, you were about to say
I'm getting to something.
And then I kept cutting you off. Oh, you are?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry, sir. Go ahead.
Yeah, no, you continue to cut off. But here's something awesome. In our community, in the pickle and boot shop community, Noel Duboulet, a common and often commenter on our pickle and boot shop diabolical discussion page, Noel had a son.
Oh, and I saw the picture.
Yeah, his son was born 4 days ago.
Job.
The problem is, I don't know what his son's name is. He didn't post what his son's name was.
He wants us to pick one.
To name it.
Obviously.
He wants us to name the boy.
Obviously,
so it is
he's
a boy.
Like, Joe and Reese will come up with a better name than I could.
Absolutely. They've been sitting at the hospital.
My wife is totally
they've been sitting at the hospital in Western Australia. Western Australia. Noel Duboulet in Western Australia.
Do you think it's Noel?
Western Australia,
Noel.
who... What did you just say?
Noel Duboulet in Western Australia.
Western Australia, where they're rooting around.
Oh, Joe, you're going to get trouble, man. You're going to lose
they root around.
You're going to lose some listeners.
And if you don't
New
watch your
Zealand.
mouth, I'm going to give you a spanking on your fanny.
Oh.
And we have an Olympic breakdancer named
Reagan.
Reagan.
Reagan is so awesome. I want to be
all she
Reagan.
does is suck a thumb. She sucks her thumb and
Oh my gosh.
rolls around in a circle. I
That
was pretty proud of
cannot
my
be
Australian accent right there.
It's pretty good. Noah will have to chime in after we name his son. What do you think? It's a good name.
What's a good Western Australia? What's a good
Arcturus.
Western Australia?
Megatron.
You're getting there. You're getting there. Let me look up Noel's profile.
Well, have you ever thought about going with the Transformer route? Slag or Grimlock. These are good names.
Oh, Grimlock would be amazing.
Yeah, I know.
If your kid shows up for first grade and his name's Grimlock, are you kidding me?
Are you kidding me? That kid owns first grade. Basically, that will just hand him a trophy. You won first grade.
No, a diploma.
Mm-hmm.
Just here's your diploma.
Well,
So
Grimlock.
Noel lives in Perth, Western Australia.
Perth.
And so him and Ivy.
Australian for Perth.
Perth.
Yes.
Australian for
Yeah,
beer.
bit up. Yes. Up in the Perth.
Been to Perth. So Noel and Ivy they had the kid. Oh, I'm looking at Noel's profile, and I can't find what he named his kid.
That's because I'm telling you, he wants us to name his son. But he's a cute kid,
man. He does want us to name his son. So what do you think? I am thinking Grimlock. Now we have to think of a middle name.
Vesuvius.
Now, do we go... I don't know about Vesuvius.
Okay, I'm going the classical route.
Let's go extreme biblical. Let's do like Grimlock, like a Grimlock Nebuchadnezzar, like an extremely biblical name.
Nimrod. Nimrod is a great biblical name.
Nimrod Duboulet.
And with my girls, I felt like what would set them apart is giving them no middle name. They have 4 names. So technically they have no middle name. And when people ask them, they can be total douchebags and be like, I don't have a middle name. How? 2. And there's no middle. So my kids have like Lyndon Winter Francis Roper and Era Silver Afton Roper. But maybe he needs another one. So
how'd you come up with all of them?
I was married to a very kind and generous woman, and she was like, yes, you can do this.
Hey.
No,
yeah.
We couldn't decide. And then we were like, what if we just had 4? And then we
So what is it? Silver Afterburner?
Era Silver Afton Roper and Lyndon Winter Francis Roper.
Now, winter is just because you like winter? Or is that...
So I picked winter and silver, and then I think Amy was like, we got to bring this down. We got to land this plane, buddy.
Yeah, she's like,
come on in.
You need to do a good 72 hours of no Don Quixote.
Yeah, come on.
Don
Let's
Q.
Pretty fella. Let's come on in.
Where did Francis come from?
Francis came from, we met in San Francisco, and my great uncle was named Francis Busenbark. Frank.
What?
Uncle Frank.
Frank Busenbark?
Yeah, Busenbark. It's a good old American name. Goes all the way back to the Revolutionary War. Busenbark.
What? I'm speechless here. Why hasn't Busenbark been the name of the band? You had your name of your band called Roper.
I know.
I have gone on Apple. I went on Apple Music, and there's like 10 bands named Roper. Guess how many bands I'm going to guess are on Apple Music named Busenbark? 0.
We should have done
Why didn't...
Yeah, I agree. Busenbark.
Or Brave Saint Busenbark.
Right. This is why there's...
Busenbark
That's why
Saint
my
Saturn.
ASCAP checks are like $2.50 a year.
Yeah, because the Roper royalties are going to 9 other bands.
It's probably true. However,
can I ask you something real quick?
Yeah.
Is Amplify on... Did you write that, or is that a cover?
No, it's real. We're real. I mean, I didn't write the music. I think Ethan Luck did.
But
maybe
like
Sati.
But the song is yours. It's an original, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
When I pull up that album, Amplify is not on the album.
Really?
I can't, and then I can't find, like, if I pull it up on like Apple, it's not there. Amplify is not there. And I love that song, and so
when I talked to Universal Music, Christian Music Record, whatever that company is called, and I'm like, hey, can I get a check for this? And they're like, no, you still owe for it. That's what they say.
And then you go, sucker, and you hang up the phone.
You're not getting any money on me. Oh, man.
You're not getting a dame.
My sister transferred, so she's somehow put like a change of address form in for my dad after he died, and she moved here. So his mail comes to my house, and I take a
Po-
spit of
post-
delight.
Posthumously?
Yes, I get bill collector bills all the
Oh,
time
that's fun.
for my dad, and I'm like, yes, I am so glad my dad is probably just laughing his ass off, like, oh, they're never getting that.
So do you have to call these people?
No, they
And
call
say-
me. This is the conversation. Hello, this is Reese Roper. And they'll be like, is Michael Roper there? And I'm like, no. Well,
You're
I'd
like, yeah. And then you just
Do you
put
know
the
how to
phone
get
next
hold-
to the urn.
do you know how to get hold of him? He's passed on. Oh, I'm
No.
sorry. We'll take you off the list. Sometimes they're calling for
Reese.
me, though.
Reese, you're answering these wrong. Is
Well-
he there? Yes. Can I speak with him? And then you just
Put
put
him
the
next to
phone
the
next to
urn.
the urn. And then they say, is there a way we could talk to him and say, do you have a Ouija board?
You have a Ouija board. Get it out.
Do you have a Ouija board? Verizon won't
Why does
connect.
it keep spelling
but
fuck off?
Ouija.
Well,
Why is
that's
it-
my dad.
Why does it keep saying, why didn't you put my ashes on that mountain, you dummy?
Joe, I'm working on it. I got to smooth things over with Shay. Then we'll do it. I'll put
How
the
about we
ashes-
have her on the podcast and we smooth this all over?
Oh, man.
like
You're going to have to
peanut
invite
butter.
her because she's not talking to me. I
Like
gave her
creamy peanut
did.
butter.
a birthday present and flowers, and she said thank you. And then, but in the birthday card, I wrote, Shay, I love you.
Trump
Happy
rules.
birthday. Stop being a turd sandwich. And
Yeah.
love Reese. And then she said thank you, but she didn't stop being a turd sandwich.
And then you should have said, stop being a turd sandwich. Love, Reese. Trump 2024.
I don't think that would go over well.
What I think is funny is that she thinks you're Trumpy.
I know. How it's gotten better. It's gotten better because I send her Kamala memes. I'm like, look at this. We're winning. It's our side.
So
And
do you
then
do you
feels
say
better.
Kamala? Because that's how I say it. And then the
Kamala,
news programs
Kamala,
say Kamala.
Kamala.
I say
Kamala.
Kamala. I put the emphasis on the
I
Kamala.
think I'm
Mala.
saying it wrong. I say both because I'm new at it. Like I used to say Barack Obama, but it was Barack Obama. And I learned. But now I'm doing better.
Well, good.
Yeah.
Good.
That was close. We almost talked about politics.
Yeah, we saw where we were going right there. We put the kibosh on it right away.
Joe,
I
let's
like
talk
that.
about porta potties while we're on the subject.
Oh, okay.
Yes,
So
sir.
I went last week. I was camping with the family. So Heidi's family has this big property, and all their family and friends all pull up
Got-
campers.
And she's got huge tracts of land.
Yes, and everybody pulls like campers up there. So there's like, I don't know. I want to say like maybe 8 campers, like 6 to 8. Not individual campers, like people like RVs, like
Yeah.
trailers that people park. And so everybody hangs out. Well, because there's not like a septic field and stuff to be able to drain your campers in, the family they get porta potties. So they get porta potties to use, and then like a company comes and cleans them like every 2 days.
How many members of her family have RVs or trailers?
Everyone.
Everybody. Jeez.
So she has 4 sisters. They all have them, and a brother who has one. And then her parents have a giant one.
Jeez.
And then like all their family friends and then like her parents' siblings. So her uncles and, aunts and uncles, like they have them. So it's pretty crazy. But I am so, what's the word? Like I'm so, I have issues with porta potties because of years of touring and using them. I don't
Yeah,
want to use them.
You got trained well. You're like,
So
girl.
I was
did
holding
that.
it in. I was holding it in because, okay, here's full transparency. So they have this big
You
property.
Joe,
What?
on this show, the Pickle and Boot Shop, you're going to go full transparency.
Well, here's the deal. I wasn't going to do a normal Joe story where I give all the details and like take this really long time, but maybe
you're
this one
starting
you
to
have
hold
to.
some back. You're like,
Maybe,
you know what?
but then I realized I shouldn't have. So
Okay,
they
good
have this
job.
big property. Well, also on the property, they have their grandparents' old house. So the house has plumbing and everything like that. But you can't, if everyone who camped, there's like 40 people, like 40 individual people, maybe more, 45. If everybody used that house to shower, to go to the bathroom, the septic field for that house would break. It wouldn't be able to handle it. It's like an old little like up north cottage.
Uh-huh.
So everybody uses the porta potty. Well, I have been given special permission by Heidi's parents, who kind of oversee the cottage. I have special permission to use the restroom in this cottage. So I don't, because Heidi's explained, I believe, Joe can't do porta potties, man. He's got like a thing. I don't know if Heidi necessarily knows the whole history of,
I think you should talk to her about this.
Yeah. So they allow me to go in. So I like sneak in so other people don't see me using it. I have to wait till like 2 a.m. to poop and go into the house and use it. Well, this year, all sorts of people started using the house. Well, me being a rule follower, I started feeling bad. So now I'm like, oh my gosh, everybody's using the house. The septic isn't going to be able to keep up with people and you know, family, friends and all that going in and using the cottage. So I was like, I'm not going to do it, because when it breaks, I don't want to be one of the ones that contributed to it breaking.
Yeah.
So I told Heidi, I was like, I can't use the house anymore. I'm going to have to use the porta potty. So for like a good 36 hours, I was holding it in, and I was like starting to feel it and starting to hurt. So I did what every red-blooded American would do. I got drunk and then was able to poop in the porta potty at like 6, well, not 6 a.m. It probably would have been, I was
Is
drinking
this
all
when
day.
you texted me?
No, I don't think I texted you up there.
You did. You texted me about a poop birthday cake.
Oh, yeah, that is when I texted you. That is. Yeah, that is when I texted you. I was in the porta potty. Yeah, and then I was like, oh my gosh, I felt, you know, again, from just the PTSD of all the festivals we would play and having to use porta potties. And they were just, I mean, there were some that, I mean, ladies and gentlemen, there were some porta potties at some of these festivals that we would play where you had to stand up on the seat, because if you sat down, the poop would be touching you.
Yeah, we've all seen this.
Oh my gosh, it was a birthday cake like 4 feet high. At that point, it's not a birthday cake. Like a couple of poops on top of each other, that's birthday caking. When you're getting height, I call that wedding caking.
You're wedding caking. Got it.
Like when a porta potty is wedding caking, that is, you have 18 inches of height above the blue water.
Yeah.
And so it was awful. So I had to inebriate myself to be able to be loosey-goosey enough to go use a porta potty.
But it worked.
It did work. Like I went in there and used it. And then, so then like the next day from that point on, whenever I had to use it, I would use it at like 3 a.m. But the other thing that was cool was people would, like a company would come by and clean it. And so at 3 a.m, like one day it was like, I think the day that I used it that I got, now it's all coming back to me. So the day that I used it for the first time, I was well lubricated, and they had just cleaned it. So I was the first one to use it.
Oh, Joe.
And I was good. From that point on, I would go at like 3 a.m, so I didn't have to see inside of it.
Yeah.
Here's another thing. This might be going too far, and I don't know if people hear.
On this show, is there a line that we have not crossed?
Here's something, though.
Here's how we find out if there's a line.
Here's something.
Keep going.
So at one point, I pooped, and as I pooped, and my solid was dropping from a height into the blue liquid below, it splashed back up.
Ugh.
I got porta potty water with other people's poop splashing me in the butt.
You got first place in porta potty. You did it.
So I went through almost a whole box of like disinfectant wipes, like just scrubbing the daylights out of my butt. I mean, that's something. Like that's
how did you survive all the festivals, man?
I barely, by the skin of my teeth.
Oh man, after like year 2, I was just like, look, man, you're not going to be you're going to be dirty for about 3 months. You're going to have a lot of crap on you.
Yeah, it's bad. Like those festivals are terrible.
Oh man.
And the thing is, I mean, I'm embarrassed to say it, but it was like back in the day, you feel like you're a celebrity. You go and you're at the festival, people are like,
you feel like you're a celebrity.
Insiders. Yeah, are you
not real,
the
guys.
Insiders? Can you sign this?
No.
Can you sign this? Hey, you're the lead singer of the Insiders. Oh my gosh, you look like the lead singer. But when you come out of a porta potty and
sweaty, sweat just dripping down,
sweat just
sweating through
down.
your clothes, other people's crap on you.
Yeah, you just sweated through. And then someone's like, do you sing for the Insiders? And you're like, yeah. And they're out of like hand sanitizer in there.
Yeah.
So like the porta potty, and then they're walking in, and that next person sees your poop.
I mean,
Like
they see that
the
your
lead
poop
singer
is
of the Insiders,
and then they're like, "Oh, I get it now. We're the same." That's what happens.
He bleeds too.
Oh my gosh! Joe.
Oh, he's got fissures too.
So, well, like we were on the Warp Tour for 3 weeks. That was it. Like I like to brag to people that I was on the Warp Tour, but we were only on it for 3 weeks. But this is my experience: is that like it took about a week, and then you're just like. It was like Red Dawn, like you're just a hardened warrior. So like the first week, you're just like, hey everybody, where's the snack tent? Where's the showers? Is there some sort of air conditioning? And then they're just like spitting in your food, like stupid Christian band. It was like that. But every single bathroom, every without fail, every bathroom you would get to at the Warp Tour that was backstage, it was either a porta potty, like you would go out in the crowd and the porta potty was cleaner than the bathrooms for the bands. Because I don't know what kind of Chipotle and alcohol consumption was going on inside of these bands, but they're just like, I'm going to do a Jackson Pollock here on this. Oh. And then just like the whole bathroom, like you've never seen diarrhea spread so far. It was like just like a water cannon of diarrhea, several different colors. A lot of corn was being eaten, but it was everywhere. Just every time you're like, I feel like taking a shower, and you'd go and there'd just be like diarrhea all over the shower. Just like, I would like to have a sit-down bowel movement.
You're
Diarrhea
like, no
all
effects
over.
was in here.
I feel like washing my contacts and there's just diarrhea all over the sink.
Oh my gosh.
The whole 3 weeks we were on. So like it was that, and they were just like, the food was good, but they'd give you these teeny portions. So I was just like, I
Which
swear
is
I lost
probably a
like
good
20
thing.
pounds. No, man, you're just like, because all the other bands had like tour buses. They're doing great. We're in our school bus, like driving all night to keep up with it, and just getting there and like waking up because somebody's like, you have to play right now. Your number got drawn. Somehow ours always got drawn first. So we're like playing. It's like people are coming in, and then
It's 10
you're
o'clock in
just
the
like,
morning.
yeah, you're like, I need to brush my teeth. Oh man, it was good.
Oh, I would have bought, for something like that, I would have bought, have you seen those like those travel toilets?
Yeah, I have seen those. We had
I
a
would've
toilet
bought-
on our bus. We weren't allowed to use it though.
Oh, I would have used it in that
Our bus
situation.
bathroom was storage. We
Oh.
put it in because it classified our bus as an RV in Colorado. You had to have 4 things. You had to have a place to sleep, a generator, something else, and then a bathroom. So something else, whatever that was, we had it. And then
The steering wheel.
steering wheel. So then cops would pull us over and they'd be like, where's your CDL? And you'd be like, go screw yourself. Because we're from Colorado and that's how we talk. But yeah, we could get by with it. That's the end of that story.
Oh, perfect. We're at 30 minutes.
31 minutes.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is it. This is it for
Ladies.
the freebie stuff.
And also gentlemen.
We are going to be we're going to be talking on the old paid portion
about way better things than we just talked about now. Okay?
Yeah.
So a lot of you are
Maybe.
like holding back.
maybe.
Maybe I shouldn't support them. Well, maybe not. But if you want to hear cool stuff, that's what we do. We talk about all the
for
cool stuff
sure.
on it.
For sure.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I just got an invite. Evite, exciting news. Joe Yerke, you're invited to Nate Sjogren's annual chili cook-off.
Chilling with chili?
Yeah.
Is it with chilling with chili? I want
Yeah.
to go to it. When? When is it? I'm there.
Let's see. Where is this Evite take
Is
me?
it at his house or at his church?
Saturday, September 28th. I'm not here. It's in his house. And it's at his house, in his backyard. Here,
it.
let me read it to you. Let me read it to you.
He didn't send me one.
Saturday, September 28th at
Nathan?
6 p.m.
Daniel Sjogren.
Sjogren's backyard. It's that time of year again! ! Bring your best chili and or cornbread and see if Nate thinks it's a winner. As always, there will be a winner in each of the following categories: Best Classic, Best Natural Heat, Most Original, The People's Choice, and Best Cornbread. Please let me know if you are entering the competition. If you just want to bring your favorite beverage or side, that is welcome too. Hope you can all join us this year. In lieu of gifts, please consider donating to the Warming Center hosted by Genesis the Church.
Joe, I'm going to give you some advice, some unsolicited advice. If you want to go out like a Viking, if you want to reach Valhalla, you got to go to the hospital, ask who has C. diff, collect a stool sample, put that in your chili, and you will attain immortality.
All right.
Full circle. Put a porta potty at Nate's house.
My secret ingredient in my chili was going to be ipecac.
Oh, that also works. I guess it's not.
Yeah.
It won't give somebody ulcerative colitis, so that's probably
No.
better.
I'll tell you who's going as of right now. Vicky Brown, Natalia Rain, and Dan C.
Oh, DNC's going to be there?
Dan C is going to be there.
DNC and the boys?
Dan C, the C stands for chili. better respect. So
And the boys.
yeah, so that's it, you guys.
Me and a soup kitchen in the back of your Dodge Dart, Joe. Me and Dan C.
Yeah. Dirty Dan and the boys.
Dirty Dan and the boys.
Just making a soup kitchen.
Soup kitchen, back of your Dodge Dart. Thanks for listening to our crappy podcast, everybody. It gets better if you are a Patreon and you stop being a cheapskate.
We're going to be answering some questions over on the old Patreon.
Oh, so many questions.
Yeah. Today we're going to tackle any Joy Electric stories, ratios of smokers to non-smokers at Christian shows and festivals, and a few others.
What Joe's PIN number and social security number is. It's just
Boom.
a couple of things. Boom.
All right. See everybody.
Piece of pizza.
Next to the squids. Boots. Put that pickle in your pants. Get some boots inside your hands. Put that pickle in your pants. Get some boots inside your hands.
1996, we start this.